Okay. Dungeon Delve Gold Reserve. Okay, I'm in Gold Reserve. So how much gold is this? Like 7 million? 8, good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up with that damage? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Why did I find so little in the way of chests? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Equipment Delve, Dungeon Delve, Topaz Reserve. Actually, Topaz Reserve. Now we are using a Topaz, so there is a chance for us to get ourselves a Horadric Topaz, but yeah, I don't think this would get us there. But if we find like 2 more dungeons like it, because this should be giving like 150k or so per chest. It's giving an insane amount. Let's check it, guys. Okay, that's not the thing. 221k? Oh my. So that is going to be more than 1 grand in this dungeon only. Okay, 1 more of these and we could get the thing. Whoa. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected. Whoa. What? 221k? In total, we need 5 million to get ourselves Horadric Topaz. I haven't gotten any Horadric gems this season, but Whoa. But sadly, we haven't been able to find many chests, have we? So that is 1 grand topaz for us, approximately. Right? That adds up to 1 grand topaz. This is so weird. Normally, you get like so little of these. Oh. Ah, no, 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 thank you. That's another prisoner there. I mean, let's do this to see what happens. No more topaz chest. Oh, come on. So that was a little above 1. Whoa, 4 more royal topaz. Riches of keys. Unique spoils, riches of materials, legendary spoils. Unique spoils, riches of keys, legendary spoils. Okay, these two are the same. Unique spoils, riches of material, legendary spoils. Let me try this. We do have the materials sorted for once. Should be insta or near insta. Off you go, Astaroth. We can just run through the Undercity. Well, let me see about the topaz bar. Yeah, I think we will need one more dungeon, then we would be able to, but not right now. Let me see. So I got one grand topaz here. Okay, I got almost two here. One more here. That's three. I have the one that I'm going to socket out. That's going to be four. Actually, I could do this and get it done. I could technically get it done, but it's going to be a little bit stupid because I will not have a grand to place in. Interesting. I could do a Heraldic Topaz though. Interesting thought. Okay, I mean, let's play a little bit more. Okay, so let's cruise through. Is there anything that I like here? Let's just run through. Okay, 5 minutes 52 seconds. Oh, where did I get the Raiment of the Infinite from? Oh, these are from Astaroth. Okay, I see. I wish they were. Ancestral. Let's go. One down. I believe after this we have some pits lined up. Could be somewhere else in the mix as well. You'll see, okay, that's the wrong place to go. Another floor. I'm just going to skip my way in Undercity. Not even gonna go for first level. Oh, Rat Massacre, okay. Another achievement. Those are kind of, autocomplete anyway. I mean, it does take a grind, but off you go, buddy. All right. Next up, what do we have? Let's set the difficulty to Torment 10. Okay, another Paragon level. Not bad, not bad. Okay, just not bad. Okay, so any piece that I have that I want to replace. So these are not very good, but so I have upgraded this one. Right? I have upgraded this aspect. I'm sure of it. But the one I have is a double GA. Yeah, there is that. Double GA is pretty good. So I do not have anything that can measure up to it, right? I mean, what I will be gaining will be the GA on the movement speed temper and the improved aspect. Does that make it? I mean, I am trying to get myself one with GA on the firewall, but doesn't work. Just couldn't get it. I mean, as you can see, GA stuff is sadly mighty rare. Okay. Whoa. I don't think it's gonna add to anything, but oh, what the heck. Oh god. This had so much potential. Okay, so that's double GA, which is the same as ours. Okay. All right, so now we need to change this in such a way that we get life instead of life on kill. So focused reroll, defensive modifier. So that means it's going to remove that life on kill and give us life, hopefully, right? Is that correct? It should be correct. Again. I think we can keep doing this until we hit life. Oh, thank you. All right. So now the final thing that I need to do is I want to hit firewall here, which can actually drain all of my gold, I think. Okay, let's take a look at what our chances are. So 3, 6, if there are no weights, 24 alternatives, so like 4% or so chance. And I want +3 firewall, right? I have been getting bullied by this for quite some time. Okay. So what my boots misses is, the first thing that my boots misses is I don't have the GA on the movement speed, right? Which I kind of deserve at this point. At the time, I just didn't have the Forgotten Souls, so I had to accept whatever that I could get. Yeah. So we'll now just reroll until I beat the thing. And the way that you tell is that there will be no variance involved, right? So as you see, it says something like 15 to 25%, right? When it rolls right, it's gonna say like 30% or something, and there will be no range. Okay, it's being stubborn again. Yesterday we had this with the Drognan ring that tanked us for a really long while. Okay, but if we did get the picture, okay, you are a tanky boy. You do not want to roll the GA. Okay, 31%. Okay, so what we want now is the shredding blades aspect, which is going to add about, I mean, 1% damage. It's not huge, but we have reached the point where we do not get much stronger. So guys, the difference between the two items will be hopefully a little more movement speed, right? But I do have to roll the thing, right? I do have to roll the +3 firewall. Wow, we started off very hard. Now I could just accept this, but kind of don't want to. +3 meteor. Oh. This is very toxic. Oh. So it's gonna make a little bit of a difference in damage, but I kind of want it at this point. Want doesn't get. Wow, all those Forgotten Souls I have saved up, gone. It's not very easy, is it? It's not very easy, is it? Casual amount of 80 rerolls, nothing big, sorry, like 60 rerolls, of course. My chances of hitting the actual thing is 1 in 24, right? So I should have gotten this in 24, and I failed to do it at 60. So I could go ahead and do it as it is, right? That's another option as well. Very unnecessary and stupid. Why would I not do 60 attempts on something that would normally require 24 and fail, right? I have never seen +3 firewall, not once. Okay, sure. Now we have the pit. So the pit that we need to do If I do 80, I will be able to spend 7 attempts, and the other 2 attempts will be... I wanna go 81 and see how it goes. It's a little bit crowded. Amazons are very good. Our Amazon kill achievement and Merfolk kill achievement are missing. Obviously, as I said, I can just go and grind. Oh. Okay. Whoa. I could get this done a little bit faster, guys, but I am trying to play it safe. We should be getting the boss spawn soon. Soon. As in right about now. Not yet, apparently. Now we did. Okay, well, the boss died pretty quick. Dump that there. Okay, so stones are up to 71 each. Good. We did get a season journey objective complete. What is that? It's to get obols, maybe, because you know I can't think of anything. Yes, it's to get obols. Sure, okay. Whatever you say, game. Okay, so we want to do this. Let's get a few more Forgotten Souls actually before we replace. So it's going to give us some movement speed. We do have the pit again right away. 82. With 82 we will be getting 8 upgrades here, right? 3 and 8, okay. So only 1 upgrade will be in jeopardy. Okay, I guess we can take a 190% upgrade. Let me grab this, please. Thank you. Oh, that is the gem dungeon. This is the Gem Dungeon layout. Whoa. Okay, so guys, I am trying to not use the teleport aggressively. I guess it's something I have to get used to. And we kind of want it to be available when we need it, right? And also guys, when you use the teleport aggressively, it does another thing that's harmful. So you might not have your teleport up when you need it, and on top of it, the Hydra helps us with the cooldown reduction, right? And what we want most is that the Hydra makes us use the what's the name, ice armor constantly, right? We want to have the ice armor up constantly, and you know, when we use the teleport like that, that prevents that, because normally we do get close. Take a look at this, guys. It expired, and right after it expired I was able to do it again. Okay, there's the boss. Oh, Coron is here. Yeah, when you don't want him, he's here. Okay, the boss is dying marvelously fast. That's lovely. That is lovely. Put this in. So bang, 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 bang. Okay, 90% upgrade worked. So next time we wanna go pit, we have to go 84. Yeah. Yes. GG. Pit leveled up. Pit leveled up. That Coron's portal is really an extremely bad upgrade. But let's go out. Okay, so what do we want? I mean, if I want to climb, I want pit. So I can do pit, boss, Helltide. Pit, boss, pit, Helltide. Could, I suppose. But we also want a salvage, right? Not from Infernal Lords. Definitely not from Infernal Lords. So this route has 0 salvage. Oh, it's almost there, but not enough. Okay. Toughness wise, they are on the same level. So the difference will be this will have a little bit more movement speed. Let's do it like that. Then. Okay. So we need 84, right? Slowly but surely. Yeah, I am. Hello, Joey. How's it going? On first season, I didn't like it much for some reason. And when I say first season, the first season of the expansion. But yeah, I'm trying to get 100% achievements now, which has been a major pain. You know, even right now I am working towards it. Oh, it's Coron's Portal. I hate it. It's the most stupid upgrade ever. I mean, okay, I guess that is helpful. Whoa. Don't kill me though. So this is hardcore, that's why I'm a little bit stressed. Diablo is good. In about 2 weeks time we will have, whoa, that's a number of traps to lay, my beautiful goblin. Hey, where do you think you're going? Wow, run more, buddy. Oh, 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 how? Oh, I didn't notice the flame explosion thingy. Oh. So guys, that flame explosion thing, it deals insane damage, so I'm very tanky, but you know, I would rather not find out if I can take it or not, because you know, I was trying something on softcore today, and you know, I had one of those explosions, and you know, the softcore character is not squishy either. Bang, one shot. But difficulty was a little bit higher, yeah. So as I said, I would rather just not find out. You were playing a 5-0 sorcerer? When and how? Okay, I guess I did take it very, very slow, because this time around the completion time is about 3 minutes. Last time we did it in 2 minutes. I guess I did get a little bit jumpy after that fire trap thingy. Yeah, I mean, it was a very previous season. First patch after expansion, you mean the first expansion or the second expansion? There are 2 expansions. There is one that is like 2 months old, very new. Okay. Die now, please. Thank you. And there is one that was released like 1.5, 2 years ago, something like that. Okay. So that should get us to all very nice, guys. Everything is 75 now. So we are getting stronger. But the thing is, guys, when we climb the pit levels, they get more stronger. Okay, so that's not good. How many Forgotten Souls do I have? 11. Come on. Yeah, okay, that's it. I am one of the first players in the world, I believe, with 100% achievements there. So it's very hard to prove, but you know, I have been dealing with a lot of, so now this season was released 2 months ago, this expansion, and you know, I was very disgusted because they did a lot of things wrong. It's still wrong, but you know, I'm a Diablo lover, what can I say? So I didn't play last expansion, I didn't play last season very much, right? But the previous expansion, I was in love and I played it very hard, and I was dealing with a lot of players that are, you know, achievement maniacs like me. And, you know, I completed before everyone else, and you know, I am checking the brag post just out of curiosity. I do have probably, you know, world top 10 completion. I did complete it on the 12th of May. the last expansion. Okay, so what do? We have Andariel. I don't want to engage Andariel on Torment 10. Let's do Torment 8. Be on the safe side. I think we can do it on Torment 10, by the way. But, hardcore. Yeah, let's not risk it. I'm expecting near instant death. Hopefully. Hey, very good. I mean, it wasn't exactly instant, but I mean, they have that protection every 33%. Boots. Why? No. Okay, let's go to the other fella. Duriel. Duriel is probably the one that I'm afraid of the most. He does a frontal cleave. If you get caught in it, you get stunned, and then he pulls you towards him and eats you one shot. Yeah, because my character is based on not getting one shot. Right? I am very tanky. I am sacrificing a little bit of damage so that I don't get one shot. Have to be careful there. Off we go. Yeah, the frontal cleave has a range of like 5-6 meters, so that's why I was staying away from him. Okay, I don't want to open that. So we have the pit again. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get done with those boots, but for that I need a bit of Forgotten Souls. Yeah, those rerolls were pretty unlucky, sadly. What's this then? No. Oh, no. So that's gonna give me a little bit of Forgotten Souls. Okay, don't care. Oh. Okay, so next time I want to go in the pit, I rather have that one. So where could we grind a little bit? I mean, I suppose we could gamble a bit. That's a little bit of Forgotten Souls. Hey Berlin, I am trying to climb to Torment 12. I rolled boots 60 times and failed to get +3 firewall. I'm a little bit cross. Okay, so we need a tad bit more to get this done. All right, we'll see. Or I could just do that pit. I'm on 5 out of 10. Okay, I can do Harbinger. Are we on Torment 8? Okay, let's do the Harbinger. Wow. There is a cap. Dang. You should have spent like... Oh, that lag. Oh, Did you guys see that? That was not from the stream. What is going on, buddy? No, I'm in hardcore. Don't do that kind of garbage to me. It seems like it passed. I mean, hopefully. go, off you go. Off you go. Okay. Oh, Forgotten Souls, 28 of them. Lovely. Okay. So let's take the difficulty back to Torment 10 again. And hope for a salvage thingy. Okay, Torment 10. Plan of salvage. Gold. Didn't need it. For some reason, gold doesn't give XP either. Okay, well. All right. Movement speed. That is not the right movement speed though. I believe the 38% one will become, yeah, I'm gonna spend it. Okay, I either accept this master skill or I wanna grab myself a 50% movement speed from the thing. I guess we can do this. Fine. So let's compare. Survivability level is about the same approximately. Has more movement speed, like 12%. And there is the RNG of. How does it have? Hold. How do I have less survivability? How is that possible? I mean, I do have the same amount of intelligence. I do have more life. How is my survivability lower? What? Math ain't mathin'? No, it's literally a little bit more life. Calculator must be wrong, yeah. Blizzard are idiots, yeah. I was able to guess. Okay. Because, so guys, if it was a complicated item, then, yeah. But, we have the exact same amount of intelligence. I have a little bit more life, and there is nothing else that gives us survivability, so it's literally impossible. Okay, so on this one, we have 12% fire damage. So, something positive would be nice. Ah, the life got GA. I mean, but we lost 12% damage. Yeah. Wow. And guys, it's multiplicative fire damage. So that is literally 12% damage. So I gained like 3% survivability. I gained 1% damage from the aspect, but I lost 12% damage from the fire. Yeah, I'm not sure if the one we have is better. Wow. That actually was a very, very good one, right? 12% damage. We want a damage over time multiplier GA weapon. But I don't think we have found any. No. 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 Okay, pet. we need 86. Yes. Slowly but surely. So guys, I sacrificed a little bit of damage for movement speed and a little bit survivability. Whoa, no thanks. Look at that scumbag. Yeah, I will just take it. Absolutely slow, I think. Yeah, if I was able to roll that firewall, by the way, guys, it was going to be +6. So I lost 2 levels on the firewall. That's a shame. But, you know, it's only 63 rolls, of course. Why would we, you know, succeed? Wow, a shrine that does literal nothing for us. Crit shrine, we do not crit. We are dealing our damage in the form of damage over time, so we cannot crit. All right. Coron's portal. This stupidity is not something I can. Oh, sorry. That is actually us turning back. It's not. So guys, normally, you know, pit 100 is not that big a deal. Why is it, you know, that I'm taking so slow? First of all, it's hardcore. You know, I don't want to die. And the thing is, I'm actually being a little bit stubborn, and I am playing with the starter build. Now, I should have changed this into something else. But the thing is, the changes are too numerous. You know, I am pretty used to this. So, you know, I want to see if I can get this to, you know, pit 100 instead of respecking. Because, you know, I respec and if I make a few mistakes and I die, I kind of don't want that. It's a very similar build, of course. You know, I'm not going to change the build entirely, but the variant is, you know, it's not like, you know, one skill and, you know, one glyph changes, right? The playstyle, etc. changes a lot. The skills change a lot. The funny thing is, the paragons and the glyphs do not change much, or, you know, maybe not even any. The gear doesn't change, but the skills change, yeah. Because, guys, there is an interesting modification of firewall, which makes it spawn in a circle around you and makes all of your effects deal damage in damage over time form. So yeah, you do play the build differently. And right now we do not need to boost our damage, right? This is fine. Whoa, I hate it, man. So guys, why do those red pools not disappear? It's unreal. So weird. This is, I would say, idiotic even by Blizzard standards. Yeah, I mean, if it was a very small thing, I would have done it. But, you know, it's much, much stronger. You know, the build that people are doing 140 with, that's that one, right? This is basically a starter build. You know, you just set your stuff straight, you know, farm the stuff that you need, and then switch into that one. But, you know, the change is huge. So, as I said, guys, we do not set firewall in a big line. So we put the firewall around us with a cooldown, right? The playstyle changes a lot. So you stay in that ring of fire, and whatever you shoot through kind of gets empowered, and, you know, you deal damage in a damage over time form, right? And because the entire build is spec'd on that, yeah, that's how you go about it. It's pretty different. Okay, so we now have Hell Tide, which is down right now. Okay, I also managed to get the stupid 100 world events thingy, guys. Yeah, as you can see, it's done. Yeah. I mean, we are up to 96% achievements here. Yeah, I mean, if it was a small one, change one glyph or something. Because normally, the variants are, you bring that item in, skills remain the same. With this one, the skills change, right? That's something I have almost never seen. The main damager becomes actually a core skill. I think you deal damage with, let me find it. This. Charge bolts becomes the main damage skill. So weird. Yeah, what you use is, this set bonus triggers all of the master skills, right? So what you do is you cast charge bolts, and charge bolts cast the firewall for you, so you do not ever cast firewall unless you really need it. All right, so it should be up. Still not up. Let me grab a drink. So I think we are pretty good in hitting Torment 11, right? I think we can do stage 90 safely. I'm curious about the journey to level 100. So the glyphs will help because, I will keep the glyphs in range. I will level slowly, as you just saw. Of course, it's a shame that we are not gaining too many Paragon levels. Charge bar, no. Do go fish a little bit for me, buddy. I'm down to 12 fish, and I have a lot of fish that I can share. If you would do it, I would love it, and you would get the achievements done, probably, because as I said, I do have a lot. I haven't been able to find people to trade with, but yeah, I just have been doing it, okay. Do I wanna... I'll just do this. Go and Daryl. I'm missing 2 fish in every zone except for Skovos. So, all of them are fine except Skovos. Skovos is done. I'm missing a total of 12 fish. There are 7 zones. I know we don't have to trade one by one, but if you would help me, I will give you kind of all I have. It's not a problem for me. Only Unix, yes. I mean, when you start fishing properly, legendaries get completed pretty quickly. And let me show you. Let me show you what I miss. Okay, dry steps, tiny celestial, glittering demonic, tiny spectral, giant spectral, giant celestial, giant spectral, tiny celestial, glittering spectral, yeah. Down to 2, and Skovos is 2 as well, and Skovos is complete. So down to 12 fish. Just fish and tell me what extras you have, and then we can work something out. Oh, I do need to do this, don't I? Okay, so can I get the... I need to find a partner for this. Let me poke my guy. So guys, you know, that achievement has been so much pain for me. Do Skovos Legion events in group in hardcore. That's 2 achievements together. So much pain, guys. Every time I have to do ass kissing just to be able to invite someone in my group. So tiresome. Berlin, by the way, if you are not doing something, I do have a pretty good idea. If you are not busy, you know, make a hardcore character, and I will invite you, and you will get credit towards the achievements as well. You don't have to do anything. I'll just do it on, you know, penitent or something. Okay, so how long have we got left? 5 minutes. If you want, of course. Oh, my boy is here. I have missed you. I haven't been doing this in a while. Lovely, man. Immediately gives the level. All right. Where are the stupid things? Okay, there they are. Okay, it does look like I will have 250. Does it? Yeah, it does. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I accidentally find the maggots? I believe I did, okay. Okay, I'm trying to find the thing. Leave me be. I'm just trying to get to the orange chest before we switch to the Legion. Go. What just happened? I was just walking past, but thank you, tree. No. Okay, this has been going long enough. Okay. Well, that was some running. Okay. Whoa. I did forget about these guys. Go. So I got 2 minutes to do it all. Okay. Set the difficulty back up. 10. Go. Tyrael. We also have the 3 after. Okay. Yes, gold, whatever. Go. Okay, that's done with. Go back. I'll go down to penitent in case Berlin can make it. 1 minute exactly, okay? Go. So guys, why am I doing this? Because people are doing Legion events when leveling, so there is a chance that they could join. But we do have a bit of a problem. This one requires you to do this stronghold, so most people do not join for this. Let's see if I get lucky. Every single time it's a struggle to find one person that joins in. And you know, I don't even need their help. I just need someone to be in the group. Okay. So I'm hoping that someone joins. Berlin, you here, buddy? Okay, lovely. Thank you. So I did do it on penitent. Maybe don't come here until the end. You will be able to find the group listed. Thank you. It's up. That you? Yes, that's you. Also, let me add you. You have been around such a long time, and all right. This will take a little while. It's not as bad as the first one, but it will still take a little bit of time. So we have to do this 3 times. Wait. Hey. We also have a health idea. Okay, that's good. So what does your achievement say about, do Skobos Legion events in group? I mean, let's check if it works. Is that 0 for you? Almost there. I mean, at least the second time around. Okay. Second time is done. We need to do it one more. 22 out of 50 for me. They did the same torture in the last expansion as well. Those scumbags. 15 Nahant to Legion events, and Nahant to Legion events were just as bad. Okay. Ujik has been called. Okay. It was in multiplayer, yeah. I mean, it should work. Okay. You can come, I think. You can teleport. You can teleport to me now. Just get a little bit behind. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Sorry. The guy left the shade behind. Careful, careful. Okay. Wow. You got level 6? What the hell, so fast? The Hellborn spawned as well. Okay, so let me see. Mine was on 22, yours was on 0. GG. Actually, hold up. Don't go anywhere if you can stay for a sec. Let's do a tower run in a group so we get that achievement as well. Oh, someone is looking for fish. Can you enter tower? I mean, let's do tier 1 or something. Oh, no, no, no. Let's hold up. Where did that guy come from? The list party. Let me kick that fella. Okay. I'm listing 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, some achievements are so easy. Okay. I don't think you would need to join me here. We just wanna... I guess you didn't even need to be in here, right? If we were in group, but you would have to accept, right? Well, maybe if you could step out. I mean, not the end of the world, of course. It will only take like 1 more minute. Alright, almost there. Oh, come on. I found a few people this season, you know, they told me they were achievement hunters and they were playing SSF. I'm like, you are not an achiever. You are a dumbass, but nothing else. Because the thing is, unless the achievement specifically requires you to play SSF, you should not, right? Because there are always workarounds that will make your life easier, and we did get the achievement. Yep, nice. By the way, we ranked, I think. GG, thank you, buddy. Yeah. All right, what did the guy say now? Okay. What did he say? Tiny demonic coccolodon, glittering demonic coccolodon. That is Skobos. I don't think I would have these on this character, but I should have them on Eternal. I mean, if I do. Because, you know, I did fish Skobos a lot. Okay, the Warlock, I believe, was the Fisherman. Really? Wow. Thank you for the help, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay. So he did say Cocalodon, right? Oh, I did forget the guy's name. No, hold up. I do have him here, right? Cocalodon. I got Glittering Demonic and Tiny Spectral. Yeah, this is the most... this character is the character that I did the Skobos fishing with. Nice. So I have one the guy that the guy needs. So the guy has all 6 zones done, but missing 2 from Skobos. That doesn't make sense. You know, you kinda want to narrow them down zone by zone. So that's the way I operated, right? I'm like 7 missing in all zones. Then I went and fished a little bit. 6 missing in all zones. 5 missing in all zones. That's how I went. you know, at the beginning I was just working on my Scovos. Didn't fully optimize it. Let me add this fella. I will poke you for Scovos Legion events if you're around. Okay, so what did he need? Tiny demonic. So if this guy has some fish for me, I mean, if he's missing 2, he should have a ton. I mean, he has completed all 6 zones. I mean, he should definitely have a few for me. No, I haven't fished so much. Tiny speckled Zakarati. Okay. So weird. Because guys, you know, the last fish is so hard. You have to hit a unique and you have to hit the 1 in 7 or so to actually finish the zone. So, you know, completing a zone and making it so that you have 1 left is literally double harder. Double harder, yeah. You haven't fished so much with this one, eh? Neko. it doesn't really matter. Let's put them there. That's 12, right? So 12 should be fine. See? Oh. I need to make room. Oh, what did I do? Ooh. The guy fished hard, didn't he? Okay, I mean, these are gonna help Berlin, I suppose. Berlin, you are going to complete them all. The guy has. You are going to get all legendaries done. That's funny. Okay. Okay. So let's grab these fish. I'll go over them a little bit more carefully. No. Oh, frigging. I believe you can assume that your legendaries are kind of done. Close to done, probably. Okay, let me go over it. Only 2, man. Wow, damn. I mean, I was kind of expecting to get more. So what did I get? Glittering Demonic Ogre and Tiny Celestial. Tiny Celestial Zakarati. Glittering Demonic Ogre of Sivo. Glittering demonic ogre, tiny celestial. Tiny celestial, Zakarat. By the way, the amount of fish that guy gave me is bad news. Yeah. Thanks to this guy, I do have an insane amount of extras now, but the problem is not the extras, but the people to find it. I mean, at least I was able to help the guy. He's down to 1 now. Okay, so we should be down to 1 in here, 1 in Dry Steppes, 2 in Fractured Peaks, 2 in Havezar, 1 in Kyrgyzstan, 2 in Nahantu, and 2 in Skosglan. So that's 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10 fish. Down to 10, not bad. Oh, that's so insane. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 extra uniques here. Right? And also I do have some extra uniques on the... Okay, so let's go back to the climb. I mean, if someone is doing a fishing, I'm assuming that they should be doing achievements. fractured peaks, where to fish? Let me tell you immediately. You go to Yelesna. Let me show you. You are looking at the screen, right? You have to go to this bridge. Okay. So salvage is something that we like. Doesn't give all that much pit though. There aren't too many upgrades left. Salvage Helltide, Undercity. There are too many. I don't want to do the Infernal Horde. So my absolute priority is to dodge doing Infernal Horde. And I want to do pit as much as I can. So how many pits is this? That's just one. So what? How does this go? Bang, 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 bang. I mean, it's not great, but okay. Let's start off with Undercity. Slacking like that makes you fall behind. The guy has 98% achievements. Okay, I just cruise through this. So guys, of course, right now the reaching Torment 12 is taking a lot of my energy, which I can just buy. Like I could pay like 300 million or something like that to someone to take me through a run of pit 100. But I wanna do it the legit way. And I'm also curious if this build can achieve it. I am thinking we can, but can't be very sure because guys, you never expect this. You are fine in 88 and all of a sudden it becomes a battle for your life in 92, right? It can go up like that nastily. But the thing is, I think we have right now I'm still going a little bit spoiled about it and keep my rune upgrade chances at 100%, right? So that means if I don't do that, I can add 10 levels to my glyphs, which is something. How? Because if your glyph level is equal or just below the pit level that you did, the probability goes down to 70%. That is by no means bad. Okay, so would I need to reach attunement level 1 for this? Now that we have found the goblin, I guess I can just do a little bit here. Okay. One more is fine, I think. Yeah, let's just reach. GG. Okay. If you want that hardcore character level, let me know, by the way, I can help you. Alright. Okay. Now the pit. What level do we need? Ooh. I need 88. Oh, no, not the tower, please. Hey guys, it's in sight. Well, it's not exactly in sight, but Torment 11 is in sight. So guys, it's not in the neighborhood of insta kill now, right? Oh, the guy got it? The guy was missing a single fish and he got it. In 3 minutes. I mean, guys, today, before the stream, I was trying to get a random unique fish. Don't get me wrong, not the one I need. That's the goal I put for myself, right? I will not stop until I get a one random unique fish, and it took me 200 casts to get one. Wow, that level of luck. Unreal. So next run I'm gonna go 90. But as I said, guys, if I start having problems, I can definitely stop going up, and I can do it on lower levels to get my glyph upgrades. But obviously now we still don't have a problem, right? I mean, I do get it done in about 3 minutes or so. This is so stupid. Who designed this? Who designed this bonus? What kind of a bonus is this? Takes me to the entrance of the next level. Wow, thank you very much, man. What does it benefit me? It actually harms me, I would say. Because right there I'm in the middle of the mobs, right? And all of a sudden I'm not. I have to move to find more monsters. The shrine is meh, right? When it spawns a rare, I suppose that's the best one, but it's such a bad thing. I still don't understand why we don't have the the protective bubble. I think it's extremely stupid, even by Blizzard's standards. So guys, this is helping me to not stay behind by a little bit. So for example, guys, because I'm going the pit levels up 2 by 2, right? And the monsters get somewhat stronger, but I'm not gaining any damage, and then it can go bad. But thanks to the glyphs, I am gaining a little bit of damage here and there. So yeah, as I said, it does help me to not remain behind. Legion in 10 minutes, not in this zone though. Okay. Gem reserve. So guys, I want to upgrade one of my rings and my amulet because I did get better aspects there. That would help me. But yeah, I don't have. And guys, at this point, I kind of refuse to, put random ancestral on. I think we are definitely deserving of at least one great graphics. Right? This is pretty well into the leveling now. These do not drop that much, as you can see. Not in the 100,000 neighborhood, because it drops a mix, and also it's not part of a nightmare dungeon. So the nightmare dungeon is what makes the strategies work, right? If it's the second floor, it gets a bonus. If it's the third floor, it gets an even more bonus. So instead of like getting 20k, you get 150k or so. Yeah, insane amounts. Whoa. That is enough explosions, I think. Forgotten situation, the forgotten soul situation. I could do a Horadric Topaz for some more scaling, but it's so little actually, guys. It's gonna be like 30 intelligence, that's it. And take a look at my intelligence. It's gonna be like 1% more intelligence. I mean, it's gonna add damage, but not by too much. It's a shame that we had a really good transfiguration on our old boots. Made us lose quite a bit of damage. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's idiotic to remove it. So, the thing is, Berlin, if you do it that way, if you release it this way, I would be like, okay, they couldn't think of it. But, they were able to think about the protective bubble, right? And it was there, and they are like, hold up, that's a bad idea, right? They should definitely be able to get killed by monsters after they complete the pit, and let's remove it, right? That is retarded. I don't have any nice words for this. I think it's moronic. Why do you remove it? So guys, in the original design, you cannot think about it, right? It's fine, right? I understand it. But it's a high-end, timed content, right? You do it and it's done. I mean, it should immediately stop being hostile. I would say. Okay, so we have to do a greater harvest now. Okay, after the greater harvest, we are going to unlock. Okay, greater harvest. How long do we have on it? 0. I mean, wow, I do find these. Okay, where do I miss 2 fish? Fractured peaks. Okay, that's where you are. Havezar as well. Havezar is very nice. So some zones, the fishing is very nice. For example, you can just teleport to backwater and fish. For Skoskland, you have Morrowen that you fish at. But for example, Kyrgyzstan is a little bit annoying. No, not Kyrgyzstan. Dry steppes is a little bit annoying. You know, the way I found was from Kedbardu, you go west to the coast and then you fish there. You found 2 uniques. Which ones do I need? Tiny fracture, tiny spectral and giant spectral. Morayaga, right? Let me do 5 casts, then a small break. It's a shame that we only got 2 from that guy. You know, someone that fished all zones, you know, brute force. I kind of expected to get like 4 or 5 really. I mean, your score will go very smoothly, at least, Berlin. The 2 uniques that you have gotten are not the ones I need, eh? By the way, how many fish do you need? You did tell me that you fished before this season, right? There is a general achievement, you can just check it. Just waiting for the health eye to spawn. Tide. Spawn. Okay, did spawn. Let's get like one more legendary or unique, then we can stop. That's the carrot on a stick that I apply to myself. I just can't believe that guy. Unreal. He went and fished for 10 minutes and he got the thing. Where are you? Where did I teleport to? Oh, you are in town. Ooh, you got something. I do have the giant celestial. I need tiny spectral on. Tiny spectral and giant spectral is the one I need. Wow, you did get one of them. Lovely. Lovely. Down to 9. Shall I hit you with the stuff? Let me cross this off the list. Tiny spectral. Thank you. Morayaga. Down to 9. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Shall I give you this stuff? I mean, I do have a lot. You have room? Okay. Let me give you all of these. You just use the ones that you don't have and then give the ones back that you don't need. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. 1, 2. I'm counting 3, 4, 5, 9, 6, 7. Oh, you didn't fish that much. Did you now? I mean, you kind of got the achievements for all of them. But you had some extras, I think. Okay. Nice, nice. I'm going to give you the second batch now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's one. All right, so we put these in. We grab these. One, two, three, four. Nice. You are saving such a nice amount of time. Nice, nice, nice. That's done with. Right. I hate this. I hate this. Go to the right tab, please. Okay, I've got some more for you. And then I will have some more, and that will be it. Hey, Manuel. Okay, we have one last. By the way, I have a little bit more actually in seasonal softcore, but not as much. Okay, that will be. Okay, that's it for the time being. We'll take a look later. Lovely. Fervent hello. Alright, let's take a look at that. Okay. What difficulty am I at? Torment 8. So guys, I can handle Torment 10 and even Torment 11, but Torment 10. I mean, let's try it. I'm a little bit afraid. There are a lot of fireballs raining from the sky. Yeah. We do have an event. Realm Walker. Well, the good thing with this is that should give us a whole lot of what? Disappear. What? I killed them and they disappeared. Where is the Realm Walker thing? Okay. Let's try to find some raptures. Because guys, we need 750. That's a whopping total. I'm guessing you guys must be popping here. Now I'm seeing a lot of more people than normal. I'm guessing Hearthstone got a new expansion or something like that. And you guys are expecting me to stream Hearthstone. That will be a long wait. Okay, so we are a little bit far from 750. No, just a little bit far. My boy. Achieving left and right. Ujik. Okay, well, the way to reach 750 is you do these, you build your threat up, then you go for oh, that hit. was nasty. Oof. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to build up your threat like we did now. Yes. And after this point you want to farm the maggots. That is the best source for cinders, yeah. Okay, so there should be something here. Couldn't get it. Okay. Another one somewhere here. So annoying when they don't spawn. Whoa, 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 hey, that is crowded. Don't like that kind of garbage. Here? Maybe here. Come on. Sheesh, where are these spawns, man? Here? That's so rude. That is just so rude. It's not very easy to find the maggots, is it? Maggots? Did I find 0 maggots? Where the hell are they? That was a little frustrating. Just a little though. I mean, one, man. Just one. No? And threat is getting maxed soon. Ah, I did find it. Okay, at least we have one. Okay, so 544. Is it enough to start opening? That's gonna be a grind. Evet. All right, so I just do it. We found just one, right? Unreal. Okay, some here. Ancestral staff. Oh, I do not have room for said charm. I suppose it's not the end of the world, but we should make room. How am I not getting any, man? You know, I am trying to step into... Okay, you have to complain. That's how you get. Okay, the amount of... So that is what I have been trying to do. Now we wanna build our thread back up with all the cinders that we have been gathering. We should just open everything we got, but first off we want that thread to deplete. Because you know, when the thread is depleting, the thread that you gain from opening the chest also gets depleted, right? Because once it starts depleting, I'm not very sure if it even if it allows you to gain the thread, but even if it does, it is going to get depleted, so you rather wait. Whoa, one last guy. Whoa, 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 that's a lot of poison explosions. Thank you very much. I'll just stay clear. Okay, okay. Whoa. A lot is going on here. The XP is so insane. Okay. So let's get started with this. Doesn't work for us. None of these work for us. Okay. But more importantly, oh, 6. I mean 6. Let's keep 6. 6 is keepable. 6 is also very rare. Molten Band is so fate. Okay. No. But let's keep 6. I would love it if we could get, you know, a 6 with, you know, the Talrasha mana bonus that we used to get. Okay, now we go hard at opening chests, right? We will open one chest after the other. And then we'll go, let's start. 1. Okay, don't lag, don't lag, don't lag, don't make me panic. Stop lagging, don't be a dumbass. Okay, but I mean, stop the lag. That's town actually. Okay, okay, okay. That word has a very annoying sound, doesn't it? Oh, the Grigor fellas are here. That's actually pretty good for Forgotten Souls. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Okay, go, 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 go. I mean, we do have enough. We don't need to pay attention to anything, really. Just go to each of the thingies. That's 400. Is that Gregoire's boys again? Okay, it is. Hello, Gregoire's boy. Off you go. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It also has a upgrade on an aspect that we have. I mean, it doesn't have to be a good aspect, but double GA, it has potential for sure. The guard boys are back. You are surviving for mighty long, but it's not polite. You're almost there. Need like... Oh no. That was a mistake. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Gregoire boy is back again. I mean, he is eager to spawn, isn't he? But you know, he does help. 625. Okay, that should be the final one for us. GG, GGG. Also gave us a nice amount of threat. I will actually go and open once more. So the threat is... Oh! Whoa. I had a bit of a heart attack. Wow. Heart's racing. So guys, yeah, the guy winded up and hit me very hard, knocked me off the mount and took away more than half my HP. I'm trying to bring the threat up to par. Trying to hear the Vujik sound, the demonic shriek. Should be any time now. Damn. It wasn't very close, but yeah, I'm not used to it. Right? I do play this very carefully. Vujik? No? Still? Okay. Vujik is here. Can I just be on my way? Of course not. That guy's last act was to survive for 0.1 seconds so he could interrupt my portal. Anyway, I'm alive. Yes, maybe the portal times could be, shorter than 1 full minute. Maybe, just a thought that I had. Okay, that's not it. No, okay. We did have a 2 GA. So that is actually almost equivalent to mine if I take that dodge chance and roll into all res. Okay. Oh, funny. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna keep that one. No, in case I die. Spare item, okay. Salvage you. Okay, the aspects that we have in upgrading are garbage. Okay, now, do I want to do the thing? 90, Torment 11. Go. Go, go, go. Okay, let me grab this. By the way, that Heart of Stone thingy is actually a rather big help, I would say. Because I think that's the one that makes these guys drop all those progress orbs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. So guys, it's a little bit toxic to try to keep something up that has a 5-second duration and a 16-second cooldown by shaving off 0.3 seconds of its cooldown. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Yeah. I mean, with the cooldown reduction that I have, it's 11 seconds, but still, guys, you know, it lasts for 5 seconds. And the cooldown is 11 seconds, right? And every time the Hydra hits, it reduces 0.3 seconds of a random cooldown, right? So if I have teleported, it can also reduce the cooldown of the teleport. So keeping it perma up is, I would say, almost impossible. And you know, that is where most of the build survivability comes from. Right? I would say we are almost unkillable when the ice armor is up. A huge barrier, right? Extreme armor bonus. Survivability goes up insane. Take a look at this. 7 million. 7 million. That's not dying. Yeah, but the problem is the gaps. I mean, kind of everything that we have cooldowns. I mean, short cooldowns, but they do, which means, you know, the cooldown reduction that we get from the Hydra kind of gets wasted. Yeah. Still, duration wise, we are okay, I would say. And guys, Hydra, the Frost Hydra, is excellent at building up stagger. And as I said, I do not allow my stones to fall back behind, right? I'm not going up by too much, right? So, you know, my stones are always 10 levels. Yeah. I do have that myself. Exactly. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, I agree. So guys, the last step is here. So we need to go up by 10 more pits. And you know, at this point, it should be at least technically possible, right? Because, you know, it was a 2.5 minutes run on 90. So, you know, 100 should be possible. Okay, Nightmare Dungeons has a point in. No. This is so stupid. Okay, but I do want that, right? I don't know why we have that specific thing, but yeah, it does increases our chance of getting the cube material that rerolls unique powers. Okay, boss pit. So what I'm doing right now is generally I'm just avoiding infernal hordes. Okay, I'm gonna go Zir at 8. Should be, you know, just extremely safe, I would say. So guys, if I feel like we have a problem and I need more damage, what I can do is, as I said, I will stop going up in the pit levels and I will wait until all of my glyphs have caught up. So, you know, it's not huge, but it does make a difference in damage. I mean, it's a big shame that the boots, that our previous boots had a really good transfigure, and the one that we have is, you know, not on the same level. Guys, I'm opening just the base because, you know, the layer boss keys, the regular ones, are not that valuable, and it has a chance of spawning Belial, right? The second chest, the bonus chest that we get from the thing, there is no Belial chance there. Yeah, with the barb, I have found that, you know, if they are near, I go for them. If they are not, I just, you know, leave them be. Okay, so guys, I do want to upgrade. So thing is, guys, I have been getting upgrades on my aspects finally. So that's going to be like 5-6% damage up. So guys, if I get this exact same weapon, I'm gonna get 5-6% damage up. Right? That would be pretty nice. There is that. We do get like 2% damage up from this. I'm just talking about the aspects, right? And we do get something like 4% damage up from this aspect as well. So yeah. It's a shame when we were, you know, redoing our gear, we did get no upgrades at that point, and we got them afterwards, sadly. So as an amulet, there is this one, which is not good at all. I have to change that max resource into damage over time multiplier. The one I'm using is not very good either, though. I suppose the bonus aspect that I do on it could make a difference, because, you know, on amulets you can do an additional aspect without actually binding the item or making it unmodifiable. I mean, let me do that immediately. Crowd controlling an enemy grants resolve. Not too bad. But, you know, something that would, you know, increase our power level would have been awesome. I mean, that +1 to all skills instead of from the +1 to +2 variance is so annoying. And the thing is, guys, when they are +2, when they are fully masterwork, they go to +3, right? But if it's +1, it stays as +1. So that's a lot of damage loss there, sadly. Okay. before I go into the pit, can I get a bag? I can. Okay, let's do this. That's going to give me a bag, and if it's not a bag of gold, it will give us the level. So right now I'm fully focusing on survivability. By the way, guys, my survivability is way too high. Right? I can tell. I did go a little bit too much at survivability. So the damage is coming from our glyph upgrades right now. But as I said, with our 3 glyphs, that's going to be like 25% damage, which is, I would say, not too bad. Enes selam, sağ ol. Okay, what have we got? Gold, sadly, which will not level us up. Let's just do anything. Of course, doing health ID is actually not the right move because we will be increasing our threat level for nothing. Well, maybe not for nothing. I could just maybe find a few maggots or not. Yes, that's my level, my boy. So no unnecessary threat build. I mean, maybe out of this place. So guys, I'm just operating under the assumption that my damage is enough, right? I just build more survival to get through this. So if I was trying to play competitively, I wouldn't have done this, right? But what I'm trying to do right now is to just get to Torment 12, because that is the last hardcore achievement. Let me just show you what we are missing. So this is, I have to do Legion events. Tedious but annoying, but it doesn't say anything about difficult, so I can do these in normal. So there is this one, extremely rare. I have not found one, right? And I'm taking a look at the group finder to see if there is a group here, and this is the last thing. And the thing is, I can just buy this, right? I can just find someone and ask them to carry me for 100 million gold or something, easily doable. But I wanna be able to arrive at it myself if I can, right? Operative word. All right, I need to do 91 here. Yeah, with 91 we will be only having one upgrade with 90% chance. I think that's acceptable. Why do these guys start in my face? Just give me a little bit of room. That's annoying. Okay. Let me get the thing. So guys, the damage is looking like it's fine still. So guys, the strategy that I'm utilizing is actually not a very good strategy because there is a stronger version of this build, but I didn't want to do it because my goal is only 100 and I think I can push that much, right? But if it was 110, I would say impossible, just not possible. But I think we can go this last distance, and in the worst case, glyph over leveling will help me. So guys, right now my glyphs are 10 levels below. I can bring those glyphs up to the level, and I can also get them, higher actually. Like 5 higher or so is definitely doable. No, I would rather not. Right now we are looking like we are fine, but you just can't know what a little bit of increase in difficulty brings, right? Sometimes you go up by like 5 levels and bang, it's all of a sudden it's pretty bad. Why do we have a greed shrine spawning in the pit? I think it's so silly. Pit is a place of just no loot. And to mock me, the game gave me another greed shrine. Wow, the amount of... So Berlin, the difference that the Heart of Stone makes is that it closes the gap between fast builds and slow builds. So as a barbarian, you move very fast, but you have to leave behind a lot of the progress orbs. And because I'm not moving that fast, I pick them up, and our completion times are actually similar. So, with the barbarian, you get like 1.5 to 2 minutes when you are farming, and I get maybe just a little bit slower, right? It is pretty good in that regard. Take a look at this, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's mostly thanks to all the progress orbs we have been getting. So guys, observe the stagger bar. Insane. And after the stagger, we just kill. Right? They are not coming out of that alive. I mean, the Hydra is pretty good. So it heals me, it reduces my cooldowns, and it stuns them. Right? Pretty good. Okay, we put that in. So we get 9 upgrades every run. So if I don't make a stupid mistake, I think we can get to 100. But yeah, normally I should have spec'd out of this build. But I'm just trying to prove a point to myself, and after that I will do a guide for those that would be interested in this, because it's a very tanky build and I like it. Okay, so we do have 6 minutes and 20 seconds until the Legion event. Berlin, if you would come. Are you here? You don't need to do anything. So I have to go 92 now. No, I have to go 93. Oh, okay, 93. Here we go. Okay. Grab this. After this run, we can go. Hopefully it doesn't get much harder for us. So guys, you can generally tell from the first wave how it will go, right? I mean, obviously I could make a mistake and die, but if the trash is dying fast, as you can see it is, so it should be fine. Generally, take a look at this though, it's insane. Whew. So many progress orbs. This stupid Coron's portal upgrade is really getting on my nerves, by the way. And those upgrades are not easily earned. So, some of them are not great, and that's fine. But, something that's actually negative. Okay, this time. So that's the best outcome that you can get out of it, right? You get a rare. So, progress. Maybe go back. We are not really very fast. So yeah, so these ruptures serve as a mechanic to close the gap between the fast builds and the slow builds, right? Or the not so fast builds. Take a look at these. So guys, a barb would miss most of these, and they will even miss the ruptures. Right? I am playing it myself, and you do miss a lot. Lovely. So guys, at this point, Hydra is barely helpful, right? Because we have a million cooldowns going on at the same time. And it's only shaving off 0.3 seconds per, so doesn't do much. But as you can see, guys, the duration is staying, nearly where it is, right? We did not start getting slowed down at this point, which is a good sign, which means we can go up by a little bit more without having problems. Yeah, I'm just going a little bit lame, guys. I'm just running around a little bit until my beautiful Hydra staggers the fella, and that will give us the thing. Okay, next up we'll be doing 95, so let's take the difficulty down to, yep, boy. Let's get the difficulty down to Penitent. I'm going to list it. Open World Exploration, Legion. Don't join yet. I will go there and then you can join me. So guys, this is the most annoying one because it's not rushable. So for example, guys, if I want to get that reach Torment 12 achievement, I can just keep spamming pit. I can even just do a run of pit 100 and be done with it immediately, right? But this one, this frigging thing has to spawn, right? I have to find a partner. My guy. He knows what's up. Okay, let me invite this fella. Join whenever you want. Yep. You can also teleport. I'm here. It's safe. By the way, you are going to level out of this. I mean, a little bit, of course. So we are down to 9 fish, right? By the way, the other build that I did not want to spec to, Berlin, I don't know if you know the build, but it's also, a little bit hard to play, right? I mean, I have been playing Diablo all my life, but still, with you have to wait or something, it's weird. You know, you don't immediately spam your skills. You have to wait 2 seconds in between for some stuff to proc. It is pretty weird. And you have to stay in that firewall. Imagine, you know, you are in your firewall and you know, on that explosion effect. So yeah, it wouldn't feel comfortable. So yeah, I just didn't spec. You are 11. Wow. Pretty nice. And just stick with us. There is one thing that you have to pay attention to. If the boss gets nearby, you know, he does those red streaks, right? They will one-shot you. They deal insane damage, right? Quite by luck, I actually experienced this firsthand when I was doing this Legion event in softcore with my Barbarian. And you know, Whirlwind Barbarians are somewhat tanky, right? And you know, the guy came and he did those tricks, and I'm like, no, I wasn't paying too much attention because, you know, I'm tanky, right? Bang, one shot. I'm like, what the heck? So, you know, what I do, and the thing is, it's a little bit annoying. He does those red streaks, and after he, you know, spreads them out, he does a few more after, you know, placing the original ones. So, you know, what I do is very simple. I just run away from him where the lines cannot really touch me. And you know, at this point, nothing should be able to one shot me. I mean, not impenitent, of course. I'm not getting one shot of the year, but you know, even on like Torment 8, I feel like I would be able to tank it, but I don't want to be too sure. So I was doing this stupid 100 world events with Master in Skobos today, and you know, they weren't just spawning. I did get bored, and I switched to the Barbarian on softcore. And you know, I did have those, you know, those fireball explosions. There is a fireball, stays there for a few seconds, and then bang, explodes. One shot. It was Torment 12 though, but still one shot at the barb, so yeah. I'm always cautious. Wow, that does look good. Those wings look good. Okay. Okay, we need to do this one more time. You are 13. Ah, see those, yeah. Yep. Just run away. Wow, 14. So good. Okay, let's not go to the boss. Might kill ya. I'll go to the southeast corner. By the way, guys, this is the first time I'm doing this with 4 people. I know I must admit it's very nice, right? I have been always doing this solo, you know, begging people to invite them, so you know, I could get credit towards the co-op thingy. I mean, this does feel very good. It goes so fast. It's done. Took us like 4 minutes. Unbelievable. It's done. 4 minutes. Wow. Yeah, even with all the time wasting, it lasted 4 minutes. Let's see what level you'll get. I'm gonna guess you'll get like 16 at least. Hopefully 17. 15? Really, 15? That's it? Okay. I was kind of expecting more. That's done with. Let's go. I would have liked it if I could, upgrade my... would be giving me a lot of damage. Okay, let me just run through this Undercity. Get it out of the way. So guys, I can do Torment 11, right? But I would rather not. Because the goal is to reach Torment 12, and then I guess I can go a little bit more lax. I still wouldn't want to die because these Legion events, etc. with a leveling character would be awful. And right now, guys, what am I doing when I'm searching for a group? I'm like normal to Torment 10, right? I do not, it's a very wide range. And by the way, I am able to play with some people now. I guess Torment 10 is the difficulty of choice for a lot of people. I'm guessing Mephisto getting unlocked is a factor. What I mean is I started seeing people in here, guys. Because most of the time, normally when I was searching for something, just 0 people constantly. But yeah, you just saw in the health tide, etc. We had some people. What's this? Yeah, I have been dodging Infernal Lords like the plague. So after I'm done with this, I will sadly have to go very hard at Infernal Lords because there is an achievement for maxing all the table reputations. And yeah, sadly, they are not account wide. So guys, for example, you have a seasonal character with some war table activity, and you have an eternal character that you played in season 13, right? Once your character transitions into the eternal, it will actually not add those XPs up for some reason. I mean, I know the reason, they are dumb, but yeah. So I have to hit, and I'm guessing that it will be account wide soon, but yeah, I would also need to get that one done. So where are you fishing now, Berlin? Still fractured? Do I want to go to that world boss? Not really. At this point I'm fine, but... and it should be probably spawning in 2 minutes. I'm not very sure even if I can. But let's think about it. It's an option. What the hell? That's a big understay level. Should be there. I'm guessing. Why does it not show? It's so stupid, but yeah. They do this. I'm guessing let's not bother. It's not that important for us. That death animation. The world boss should be probably now. 13 seconds, yeah, let's not bother. Pop. Nothing very good. Okay, how many pits do we have here? Just one. Want that. Oh. So we start off with 95. Okay, this is kind of enough for us, at least close. Do we have a boss bounty? I think I did them. Let me grab this bag. Now I can't believe today I have gotten this itch into I'm doing another stupid event. So let's take a look at this. Only Hydra, no skills in cooldown, and I still can't keep this stuff up permanently up. It's so weird. Okay. Gold. Okay. So what is my fishing situation? Let's take a look. Havezar is 2. We go Havezar. Wife will be back soon. Let's not get into anything exciting. Okay guys, so after doing these 3 pits, maybe I will need one more, but we should be hitting Torment 12. Then all the need for excitement is over. We can just grind at our achievements. Also, I'm curious. Let me take a look at this. Find party, going hatred, advanced search from normal to Torment 11. Yeah. Maybe after I hit Torment 12. But guys, they made those keys so extremely rare, they are basically unfindable. I mean, guys, I'm on Torment, Paragon 217, right? And, oh, is that something I need? In my dreams. I guess for Berlin, my boy. I'm saddened how little I could find in trading. Yeah. Okay, so hold up. Okay, if we have the time, we want to go for this. 10 minutes Legion again. Okay, we probably don't have the time for it. Ew. All right. Oh, interrupting a potion, drinking a potion interrupts fishing? What an interesting bit of information. Let's hang around a little bit more. The flashy color made me think it could have been. Gah. So guys, yeah, I have no business left with legendary fish, sadly. Has to be uniques. I guess it will help. It will help Berlin, but wow, I got like 4 legendary fish back to back. What in the world? What? I caught 6 legendary fish in like 20 casts. I mean, not that it's helping me. I mean, uniques are pretty rare, yeah. But that's why I'm trying to find partners to trade. It's very hard. That guy doing that. Did you see what happened, by the way? The guy that I helped trade, he messaged me 5 minutes later, saying he caught it. Right? He was missing 1 unique fish, and he caught it in 5 minutes. Yeah. Take a look at this. 7 legendary fish. I mean, I wish there was a way to stop this littering, but the thing is, guys, the filter does not work against this. Why? Because these are not gear, right? So, it has to be either a piece of gear or charms or something. It has to be something that the filter can quantify, right? These garbage that they are being fished as part of, fishing, sadly do not fall under any category, so you cannot filter them out. Because, the filter does not go like, show me these and hide everything else. If there was such a rule, if such a rule was allowed, we would have been able to hide them. But that's not the way it works. You have to specifically enter rules for everything, hide and show. So you have to be able to enter the item so it can be shown or hidden. But this item does not exist in the filter, so you cannot hide or show. Yeah, I mean, oh, unique. Where? Oh. For my boy Berlin, sadly, again. I mean, this is pretty lucky, guys. 2 uniques in so few casts. And that's why, partnering up for fishing is very important. That's a legendary. By the way, you can leave the legendary fish on the ground. They will be shown to you in the. So I can leave this on the ground, and when I log out and log back in, for example, they will be sent to my stash. Obviously up to 10, but legendary and unique fish. By the way, this is insane. 3 unique fish in so little. This is like 30 casts or so. So guys, the thing is, I do see the orange brown of legendaries and not the beige-ish color of the uniques. So I don't need to bother, right? It's a legendary and I don't need it. And as I said, even if it's something that Berlin or someone else I'm going to trade with needs, it will be sent to my inbox, so there is no problem. You just have to pay attention to the number. If it exceeds 10, then it will start getting wasted. I mean, I can't believe the guy caught the 1 unique that he needs in 5 minutes. Take a look at this, guys. I have been here a while, right? And I have been very lucky. And I have gotten 3 unique fish. And I'm missing 2 uniques, keep in mind, not 1. And as you can see, I'm drawing blank. So we got another Legion event coming. Let me fish once more. Yeah, that's a unique. Wow. Okay. I have listed the group. See, the ones I left on the ground are being sent. You just have to be careful that you do not leave more than 10. I mean, if you are watching a video on the side and you are constantly fishing, for a long time, then they could start going to waste. Yeah. Ooh, very good timing, eh? You can teleport to me. This one is very annoying and takes long. Normally you shouldn't go AFK in the overworld, but I guess it's normal. I was gonna be a few seconds only, but you know, it's not something that you should do in hardcore. I'm actually finding people this time around. Very weird. I mean, on top of Berlin. How did that guy fish the one fish that he needed? I mean, unbelievable. Just so. I fished 4 uniques. And there are like 7 uniques or so in Havezar. So I should have actually hit one of the ones that I was missing. Ooh. Hold up. Is that Anzu? Ravenlord? That did look like Anzu. Ooh. Or can I crypt or whatever it was? Yeah, I did have to farm that place a lot. It is. Yeah. What was the dungeon? It was, wow. Damn, looks so good. Anzu, my boy. What is this? I mean, this one is so much worse compared to the other, in my opinion. Wow, you did level pretty nicely, by the way. Nice. Where is it from? You bought it? Warcraft Legends or something? I don't normally buy that kind of stuff, but yeah, I think your money is well spent. Anzuma boy. Wow, we have a 4th person actually. Unbelievable. Ooh, you are 18. Wow. Şimdi kapatacağım. Sen bekliyorsun. Balisti. short stream by my standards, but it's fine. I think we established that I can get 100 done, and I would have liked to get it done in the stream, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we will. Nobody's totally northeast. It's gone. And the pirate lord is here. And I will say goodbye for the day. I'll poke you later, Berlin. Woohoo! And you are 20. Wow, lovely. Nice progress. Nice, you did get an achievement. I guess you did get the achievement for doing both Legion events in Skovos. Thank you for all the help. Let's get this. Go. Okay, I mean, nice amount of fish. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.